Welcome back to the Insider's Guide to Custom Homes. I'm your host, Rick Bell. Today, we're talking about two of the most important pieces of the custom home puzzle: selections and allowances. These decisions not only define the look and feel of your home, but they also determine whether your build stays on track and on budget. Think of it as the balancing act between your vision and reality, where style, priorities, and financial guardrails all come together to shape your dream home. What are selections and allowances? Well, when you build a custom home, thousands of decisions must be made about style, finishes, your appliances, flooring, cabinetry, lighting, and others. These are your selections. To keep your project organized, your builder will create a budget with built-in allowances. An allowance is simply a placeholder, money set aside for categories like appliances, plumbing fixture selections, cabinets, countertops, and flooring. It's your spending piggy bank within the bigger construction budget. Why is this important? Without allowances, owners can easily get blindsided when the refrigerator they fall in love with is $40,000, but the builder only planned for $20,000. Allowances help prevent those unpleasant surprises. A quick refresher. Earlier in this podcast, we talked about the idea of design to budget. It's worth revisiting here. Every owner, no matter how extravagant their build, has a budget, and guardrails are essential. Your architect helps establish the form, the style, size, the amount of glass, and volume of your home. Then your interior designer fills in the finishes. But ultimately, it's your budget that sets the tone for those choices. Selections and allowances make this possible. They allow you to explore design freedom, but with financial boundaries that keep stress levels down and your project moving forward. So how do allowances work in real life? Let me give you an example. On one of our recent custom builds, the allowance for appliances was set at $105,000. Our client worked with Eric, one of our trusted appliance vendors, and after careful selections, their total came to $98,400. That left $7,600 unused, so we adjusted the budget down with a credit. But on the very next stop, the cabinetry showroom, they fell in love with a design that came in $40,000 over the $375,000 allowance. After some adjustments, they brought it back down to $395,000, still $20,000 over, but within a number they feel comfortable with. This back and forth is natural. Selections and allowances are like a seesaw. Sometimes you save and sometimes you spend more. But with regular updates and change orders, the budget stays accurate and the owner remains in control. In addition to allowances, one of the biggest challenges in a custom build is the timing of your selections. Selections aren't just about cost. They're about deadlines. At Landmark, we use a selection schedule. This schedule outlines every decision you'll need to make and when it's due. We build it by working backwards from our construction schedule so you'll know exactly when to start looking at appliances, cabinets, plumbing fixtures, or flooring. Why does this matter? Because the framers, your electricians, and plumbers can't move forward without knowing exactly what appliances or cabinets are going in. If those decisions lag, the entire project slows down. The schedule keeps everything flowing. As builders, we sometimes joke about the big eye syndrome. That's when owners see a spectacular upgrade, whether it's a hand-carved stone tub or a cabinet finish flown in from Italy, and their eyes get bigger than their wallet. Our job is to give you options, Sometimes we suggest alternatives to bring costs back in line. Other times, owners choose to stretch because they believe the upgrade is worth it. Either way, the key is that they're making an informed decision with full knowledge of how it affects their budget. At the end of the day, selections and allowances aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet. They are the tools that give you control, reducing stress, and keeping your dream home project enjoyable from start to finish. With the right plan, you can create a home that's not only beautiful, but also within the financial comfort zone you set at the start. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow The Insider's Guide to Custom Homes on Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen. I'm Rick Bell, reminding you that building your dream home should be an organized, exciting, and enjoyable experience. Let's build your masterpiece the Landmark way. Stay tuned and enjoy the journey.